It starts with a run from Gibbs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? The throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Stop made there by Brian Asamoah. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Rhodes.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, come on.
They'll start on the ground here with the Wangu. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the Wangu.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the
the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it.
Throw left side complete to Isabella. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He'll get this to Nwangu.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Meanwhile, Tua's and the throw here caught by Addison.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Look, that one in, and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the 1st and goal.
Tua going to run the sneak.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa
with his 16th touchdown of the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the 1st quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Gano's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coach.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, 60 yards. And the Monarchs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
12 yards there, first down Vikings. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
On first down, they'll run with the Wangu.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From midfield, here's Tua. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Kene Nwangu with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's good. 4A.
On 1st and 10, Rhodes
able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
back to throw. Rhodes.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
19 tight. Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in from a touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
and the Monarchs get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's got daylight. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Operating from the gun, Pierce.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Pierce. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Pierce. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
This is where you can try and get a tight end in space. They like this matchup, so they'll let their 2 receivers to his outside run simple little short routes, hoping to suck up the secondary. And now they'll free up space for their tight end on a corner route to make a big play.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
To throw on second down, Pierce. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Another run now from Nwangu to about the 33-yard line.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
67 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of 2 ways, either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 4.
Looking to throw on second down. Rhodes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a London first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Rhodes escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes
19,
it 3rd
Tiger.
and
Buffalo
4.
18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun on third down. Rhodes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Tua sets up to pass it.
At the 44-yard line.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And he gets this one inside the 15. Or 2 shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Kene Nwangu
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go, take it to the house.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rhodes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they'll change things up.
Go street. 70 range. 70 range. 19 Lion.
To throw on second down. Pierce. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Welcome back now here in London. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Pierce. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's James. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Rhodes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pierce. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. to throw. Pierce. His throw incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Brian Branch with it.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
Mekhi Blackman's got it.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready up. Reload. Reload.
Now a give running left is Nwangu.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pierce. And his throw is incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Pierce steps away to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's going to let this one go deep.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did?
And now here's another interception.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Pierce.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Looking to throw. Pierce. Flush to his right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ring alert. Ring alert. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey. Check that. Check tempo.
Back to throw. Pierce.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hey, Panther 11. Hustle. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pierce. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top?
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but the hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner.